Greetings, fellow Amazonians. Greetings to you all. Greetings, Mama, Papa, Pikin, them for all sides. So a revolution, the face what I call the last battle. So when I go to see me frequently, most of the time live. Yeah, I get for the most of the time live for educate now on many things. We all wanna get right for no. So before we start talk today, I want to make we build the audience, make we inform others. Please share on WhatsApp group and other platform them. May we even hear small cha-cha music before we, while the audience debut. May we hear small cha-cha music. May we hear things, I get some good cha-cha music here. May we hear small cha-cha music while the audience debut. Then we go start the show shortly.
Now me I be the leader of the new generation of cha-cha music. Arunja, Undame, Onyalionge Ure. Ame mojili bakagela jaba mwele mola. Ame mojili mola, mokwebe mola.
Nothing, Mama, nothing that much. You just have to get on back to me. Definitely a check discipline. Anyone with one is track with the use of the Hi, Mama Kathleen. No, we don't have time for that today. We don't have time for that. We don't have time to talk Maybe we'll leave that song so not come so much on about them. Please let's build the audience. I come today for educate more of Amazonians. I'm not going to spend much time, but I go. There's one thing about they say the Bible can be preached in many ways. The Bible can be preached in a good, the bad, and the ugly way. The Bible can be preached in a way most people not ever like for go church. The Bible will be preaching a way everybody go like for go church. The Bible just did like a revolution. The Bible get verses inside like revelation, where they like revolution. A revolution can be put in a good way, in a bad way, and in an ugly way. And me as Prince J. Carr, I don't want to make all of them be distracted in any way. First of all, before we want to start, I want to thank our great mama, them way that they help with for sew mask. I see their great job the way that they do. I want to thank all of them. We, the youths of Watana Wata, we call on all youths. Me, I don't give privilege to be distracted. No. I don't say I don't go back go look all the comments them for the show of yesterday where I be do for correct this my whatever I can call him. Plenty people that be say Prince, no, Prince this, Prince that. Yes, you all are right. We don't have the time to be distracted. Once we are distracted, like the public plays a smart game over us. Once we are distracted, La Republique will use us more and assimilate us. That's why you see today I'm live. I'm live because there are many people who know the truth, but go behind hiding on the truth. And I will not give time to come again. I do it, maybe I can do it once in a while to correct somebody when it's becoming nuisance. Because some people feel that when they can talk and people don't respond to them, they know they are up. But there's a saying that says the best answer to a fool is silence. Let our action move. You guys have seen what Watana Wata we are doing. Watana Wata, just for 1 month, you guys have seen what we are doing. Yes, my passion for the revolution is to bring the youths together. Bring you all from America, Europe, Asia, Canada, and Africa. We all gather as one people, one youth. With the power of the youth, we will do great. We have so many youths all over. We have youths in South Africa. We have youths in South Korea. We have youths in Sierra Leone, Gambia. All over the world, Southern Cameroonian youths. We have youths as pilots. We have youths as doctors, engineers, lawyers, captains of ships, nurses. In all walks of life, we have youth. And from the streets where I came from, I've been a visionary. I've always looked the life of my brothers and the life of my people 1,000 years, hundreds of years ahead of me. Life is not what about we plan today. Life is what about we plan in the future. When I was down the streets, I used to ask myself, I say, Prince J. Carr, if me, from a wealthy background, my grandfather was the founder, one of the founders of Victoria, back in the days of Manga William. My grandfather was a speaker of the National Assembly. But after the death of my father, I found myself in the street to experience what those who are in the street go through. I went to jail for nothing, slept in prison for 2 weeks. And I realized that there is so much. It's not all about being rich. It's not all about getting all the millions. It's not all about living good in America. It's not all about living good in Asia. But it's what you give back to where you're from. And I thank God that despite the family I came from, if maybe my father was alive, I wouldn't have gone through the streets. I would have gone to good schools like he went to St. Joseph College, Sase. Maybe I would have gone to Sase. I would have only thought of mingling with the mighty and the high people. I would have thought of maybe thinking of class. But God saw that and took my father when I was just 3 months old and decided that, no, my son, despite your father went to good schools, you have to go through the streets so you understand what the poor people are going through. So you have to impact back in the streets. And the country where I'm in, that's the same system they operate in. They give back to the streets, back to the poor people. The more you get richer, the more you give to the poor. And the more the poor ones don't have, the more they get from the rich. That's the way we could build a society. We the youths can do it. We the youths can do it. It's very easy. Very easy. We are just 300 sometimes, 350, 400 when we play the El Clasico. But you find out that we give so much. We get so much. Just look in 1 month. 1 month and 2 weeks. We have raised $21,000. 1 month, 2 weeks. With how many youths? How many of you? How many? You all have to be ambassadors of this revolution. As you're watching me, you have to click share, invite a brother and a sister. I correct you, I talk to you because my eyes have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yes. I have walked through all the hours of the night. I started hustling when I was 14. And that's why I know the pain of those who are carrying the guns in the bushes, what they feel. Some did not feel that pain. Some did not go through that. Some are just talking to make themselves relevant. Some are just talking because they want to show that they are stars. I don't need to be a star. I don't need to be relevant. I know what they feel and I want to give back to them what they need. Now, it's for all of us. All this drama you see happening all over in the diaspora is because we, the youth, have not yet known where we stand at. Yeah. All this drama you see, all the trying of sabotage. First of all, I hear all the sabotage which they are trying to do, like the one in America is trying to do. I'm very happy Mark Barata did not call my name out of embezzlement because Mark knows I'm clean. Mark knows very well. He did not call my name because they know I'm pure. And the money which so-called man of America is claiming he gave to Prince J. Carr for refugees is a fat lie. Because he just wants people to go in for dark. When you are honest, you don't need to lie people to go into your platform. You don't need to. When you're honest, you just need to do what you have to do, and people will get into you. Yes. Now, Southern Cameroon, once again, good day, and welcome to this platform. Today, I would like to always keep you all straight. I don't want to call people's name, but I would like to keep you on straight. You know, lies will not govern the revolution, because many Ambazonians, they like what they call and say Congo, sir. Me, Prince J. Carr, no go live and make lies. They intimidate una, they blindfold una. Of recent, when I don't just the year which they come up about the Swiss and Cohen, and shockingly, when I see what one of my respectable elder man, Dr. Makongo, posted yesterday. You know, I respect Dr. Makongo so much, and all the activists, they know. Yes, he has been doing a lot for the revolution. But it's not about what you do for the revolution that matters. It's about how you strive to push your people. There is a saying my mother used to say, that it's not he who gives to the poor that wants the poor not to be poor anymore. But it's he who helps the poor to become rich that is cherished the most. It's not about our humanitarian gestures we do. That you will be able to see right and you say it's wrong. And then when the time comes for you to call the spade, you wait not to call it. I asked Dr. Makongo last time in my last broadcast. I asked him that before this incident of Swiss talk has been coming, Dr. Makongo is an elder man in this revolution. All of them with Mark. I don't like sneakish talks. I don't like talks that will derail and distract the youths of Amazonia. I am a youth, and it's a youth which are dying. You see, today, Mark Barata has become a snake, and all of them, because he has realized. I told him once, I said, Mark, to be very honest with you, you could become you were supposed to be a hero to your people. But because of your bootlicking, because of your sneakish and chameleon attitude, you decided to become a man of no value. Today, he cannot do no project because, nobody will ever stand to support such projects. Because he mixed politics with things he had to do right. He decided to move behind people instead of standing as an independent youth. That's why you see they're coming up with whatever they call dark, trying to brainwash and lie people about it. For all the projects I have served in this revolution, they know very well, Prince J. Carr, I am not about money. Every penny we get, we put it to the right place. And that's why in all their two stuffs I've been in the financial department and I've served wholeheartedly. But now, let me get to you all with the so-called Swiss cheese and American steak from my elder man, Dr. Makongo. When you talk about Swiss cheese and American steak, in every plate of food, it depends on who that prepares the plate of food and what the taste and the ingredients you use. If a Bayangi man prepares arrow, you will feel the taste from the hand of a man from the Manu County, because they have some special ingredients that will be used to prepare that soup or that arrow. If a Bakweri man has to prepare tima and ambusa, you will feel the taste of the Bakwerian who has prepared tima and ambusa, because he will use the better tastes to prepare tima and ambusa for you to feel that taste. If a Bakwerian from Boya Town prepares you Ndeli bread, after drying it, you will feel that taste of Ndeli bread, because it's made up of different hands. It's not about a Swiss cheese or an American steak, like my fellow elder man, Dr. Makongo, put it out. It's about talking the truth to the people at the right time and at the right moment. Calling A to be A and telling B to be B. When you are a respectable man, you need to put in your respectability. You need to put in your attitude, your character, your charisma at the right time, which the people need you to react. You don't need to wait when the ball is not at the side which you support and goes to the other side, then you come out to speak. That is called hypocrisy. Hypocrisy is not about the level of humanitarian jobs you do. It's not about the level of humanitarian activities you do. Like Mark Barata was saying in a phone call with Eric Tattle. It's not about how you help Amazonians, taking people from America to London, taking people from London to Asia, taking people from Asia to wherever. It's not about that. It's about what you do at a particular time to influence change in your people and those which you help. Dr. Makongo has been watching Ayabacho disturbing this revolution for the past 3 years. What has Makongo reacted to that? Dr. Makongo has watched Mark Barata flip-flop from left to right, calling A to be B, calling Z to be Y. When the people's trust and their will and desire to push for the revolution in his hands, what did Dr. Makongo say about that? Dr. Makongo watched Sekou Ayok Tabe in the dungeons of La Republique prisons, manipulating with emotions and the people of Amazonians, including the youth. So what did Dr. Makongo say to that? Amazonia. It's not about when the ball is at the favorite side, which you don't like, and you come out and say, no, now is the time I need to talk. If you want to talk, you need to talk when it involves everybody. And that's why you see, Prince J. Carr, came up with Merciful Truth. Because in a revolution, we don't need to be hypocrites. We don't need to take sides. You don't need to speak when you think it's favorable for you to speak, and keep silent when you think it's favorable for you to keep silent. You don't need to do that. We need to judge our conscience and know our people are dying. Speak the truth when it has to be the truth. At every moment and at every given time. All of you sitting here, you heard the words from Pata Sank. You know, in these revolutions, let's be frank. Let's be very frank to our souls and to our bodies and spirit and to every blood of every Southern Cameroonian that is being spilled on ground zero. Let us be very frank. You know very, very well that the problem we have in this revolution now, it's Ayabacho and the Kondengi Cabal. Let's be frank. La Republique has instigated those two groups to incite division, hate, frustrations in us. Because assimilation has been used as a tool of La Republique to assimilate us for a very long time ago. If you ask Sekou Ayok Tabe Julius that what was his aim of coming up with a delegation to go and counteract the UN security meeting that had to come up, he will not tell you. He will say for refugees. If you ask him, okay, you say you are fighting for refugees. How come you were in Nigeria throughout all your life as a president? You never visited the refugees. He will not give you no answer. We don't need to be hypocrites. I saw the post of Dr. Makongo writing and saying, well, our revolution is segregated between the whatever he put, the pigs versus the kick versus this versus amber versus this. Yes, it's because people, elderly people like Dr. Makongo have not come out to play their elderly role. If you are an elder man, you need to show in your community your level of elderliness. Your level of elderliness doesn't only need to come up when you find that it's not the ball or the correction. The time to prove that is not when you find that the person which is doing that is the one you hate, then you speak. The one which is doing that when is the one you love, you stay quiet. No. That is not called democracy. That is not called love. That is not called unity. That is called hate. Hate. If you want to say you're an elder man, you need to come out at every time and every period when you find things are going wrong. Please, if you're watching me, click share. We haven't started talking. I want to dwell today to clarify most of Amazonians. I know it's early. It's almost about daybreak now in America, evening in Cameroon, and everywhere. People are getting a resting period now. So I want this message to go out. I'm going to put it out in English. I'm not going to speak Pidgin. Many people think I cannot speak good English, but today I'm going to tell you, Prince Jeka, despite I speak Pidgin, I can speak English very, very well. Now, let me get back to what I was saying. You realize that Dr. Makongo, I want to dwell on this because he's an elder man. And not only an elder man, he's an elder man from my own county. And I want to talk to him as a father, as a son, as a brother, and as an elder brother. Now, let me go this very clear. We have realized before everything, before gathering the youths, that the fathers were the one causing, helping La Republique to assimilate us. With everything Dr. Makongo put out in his posts, everything he wrote, the pig versus this, activist versus that, this and that. If you go behind all those things, you find that it is the fathers, the elderly people, who are instigating the assimilation. Now, if you ask the elderly people, why are they instigating the assimilation between the youths? It's because of their self-interest. Now, you have elderly people like Dr. Makongo, which has been proven to all Amazonians with his level of learnedness, maturity. At the time which we need him to react, he didn't react. The bloods and the youths of Amazonians were perishing. Dr. Makongo didn't say a word. He didn't say a word. He was so quiet. He was so quiet. The people of Amazonians need elders to speak when there is a problem. Now, why didn't you speak? Why didn't you come up to talk? We will look that in the stick, whether it's the steak and the cheese, the American steak and the Swiss cheese. Because every soup, every pot of food depends on who cooks that food and what ingredients you use. On what ingredients you use on the pot of soup. Now, let me get this straight. Let me go into the detailed things because I don't have so much time to be here. We have been hearing about Swiss. We have been hearing of lately about American steak or whatever. First of all, the U.S. Department, let's go change talk for pidgin. I want to put on some person the make man not say, "Mommy, them for village they go like for hear me." May I go for pidgin because this English just so mommy they go too like forget this show. May I go for pidgin so everybody go get. So we don't hear say American want dialogue with us. American government never talk anything yet. We don't see na Cohen don't come up. Yes, American though they very good for we are revolution. They don't sanction La Republique and everything. It doesn't matter about what America has done for Amazonia. It doesn't matter. What it matter now, which place the person where it want instigate the dialogue or the talk, which place the person stand for. Now for the it matter. It no matter whether what America we don't do for Amazonia. That one doesn't have any business to do with us. That one don't have any business to do with us. What matter is where is the stand of the person who's instigating this dialogue. And I think that the way you now see me at the vex when you see some people the way they respect like Dr. Makongo, they know the look, they know the think about it. They think I say we Amazonians, we know the think. The first thing first, I don't want to talk anything about the Swiss, but I'll go to breaking of the American stakes. Where does Cohen stand? That is the question. I don't like people dribbling, coming up here, trying to block things. My problem is, where does Cohen stand? Yesterday, Abdul Karim and Bo Habet had a very good show. The tweets are out there. Most of us still have the pictures in our archives. We want to ask, where does Cohen stand? On all Cohen's tweets, even when Dr. Makongo said Cohen is coming in to support our revolution, Cohen made it very clear to Dr. Makongo that he stands for a federated, I repeat. Cohen made a post to Dr. Makongo after Dr. Makongo took the picture of Cohen and put it on Facebook that America, an American diplomat, has recognized Amazonia. Cohen took it immediately on tweet and he said, I don't support the separation of Cameroon. I stand for federation. That was Cohen's tweet. He has never changed that stand. Please, if you're watching me, click share. I really want this message to go out. If you're coming on board, you're watching me, click share. I will break it down for you all. And from all the stands of which the Mark Barata, the Eric Tato, and whatever they are saying, they will dictate to America what to decide. Who are you to dictate to America? Who are you? Who are you to dictate to America? Who are you? When the politics has to be played, we have minimal voices if we don't decide what's in the foundation before the house is being built. If you don't decide what has to be in the foundation before the house is being built, when it comes to roofing of the house, you cannot say anything because the foundation is already weak. You are talking of an American negotiation now. Cohen hasn't changed his stance. Cohen never changed his stance whether he wants to stand for independence. Abi don't give Dr. Makongo 2 assignments as an elder man. I said it all my life in this revolution. The revolution has been derailed, and you as a doctor, you have been sitting very quiet while you watch the drama play. You as a doctor, you have been sitting very quiet while you watch Ayabacho kill the children of Guzang, kill a charger and all the rest. You did not come out. You, Dr. Makongo, have been very quiet when you see Mark Barata came up with that and frustrated the people because he was flip-flopping from A to B, Y to Z and wasn't saying nothing right, and the people fed up with the project and gave up. You, Dr. Makongo, did not say any word. You work for the people. Do you want the people to be in bondage when you keep quiet and only speak when you think it's not favorable for you? Let's be real. Do you want the people to be frustrated because only we have to please the interests of some people? You speak when it's favorable for you, when it suits you, when it's at your own interest, and you keep quiet when it's not suitable for you. We needed elderly people to speak when Seseku was doing the trash in Kondengi to assimilate Amazonia. We did not see the write-ups, the sweet, good write-ups you did. We did not see that write-up, Dr. Makongo. We did not see those sweet write-ups which you're writing today, the poems of the pigs and whatever you're articulating. We did not see that when Seseku rose up from jail to assimilate Amazonians with the plan of La Republique. We did not see that. We needed your elderly man skills, your doctorable skills at that time to come out and say, oh, no, Seseku, you are doing wrong. You are helping assimilate the people. That's why in the beginning of my show I said it's not about going to give help to the humanitarian needy people. It's not about giving somebody fish, but it's about teaching people how to catch fish. Because it's not all about doing help. We appreciate the help you guys do. We appreciate the sacrifice you and your family do. But it's not about giving the people fish, but it's about teaching them how to catch the fish. How long will you keep silent and speak when it's not only favorable for you? When it's all those around you, you don't speak. When it's all those around you, you don't speak. When it's those who don't favor that it doesn't favor you, then you come out to speak. Why? You were silent with Seseku because it suited you. It works in your own taste. Now, these are the kind of things which you give Amazonians to think whatever they want to think. Just like me, I can think whatever I want to think. Maybe the way I will look at you is not the way I used to look at you before. Because I, Prince Jeka, am very, very good. I'm very good to add the A's and the B's and combine them all and know where you stand. Now, let's go to the American steak. What are the combinations? I will use the parable of the soup because my elderly man, Dr. Makongo, used the name of cheese and steaks. I, Prince J.K., will use the parable of the soup. I will go maybe to Banga soup and Ero. I will not use American cheese, burgers and steaks because our families, our people back home don't know about that. Now, let me go to Banga soup and Ero. What ingredients is the American man want to use to make banga soup, as my fellow and learned elder man Dr. Makongo said, an American steak? If you want to cook banga soup, you will need banga, you will need Maggi, you will need pepper, you will need some traditional sticks to put inside, you will need fish, you will need maybe small vegetable. Maybe that's my way. But the mother in the village has different ideologies to make banga soup. Now, who are those who are preparing for themselves for an American steak? What ingredients do we have for an American steak? Who are those who are conniving? What are their stands? Kamto is standing for federation. Nicolangu Santos has become a member of the American steak. Foncha, who collected money from Ekema and released him, has become part of the American steak. Seseko from jail, even our own Dr. Makongo, he too is a member of the American steak. What are they cooking up? What are they cooking up? Now you come and talk about Swiss dialogue. The Swiss cheese is made up of the people's interim government, which is the hero from the Manuman. It's made up of Dr. Kwanga. It's made up of Comrade Bo. It's made up of Abdul Karim. It's made up of we, the Watana Wata movement, me and you, the youths. Now, let's combine. I like opening your mind. This is an educational platform. I'm not calling people's name here just to call. Now, let's match the two ingredients which we're using to cook the banga soup and the arrow. Now, the banga soup has a mixture of foreign ingredients. The ingredients which they take to make bongo chobi from the francophone has been brought in to make banga soup, just like how Ngu Santos have meshed with the francophones of Bass, just like how Eric Tato have meshed with the francophones of Bass. How can you take ingredients from bongo chobi to cook banga soup? It will not give you the taste of banga soup, despite whoever is cooking the soup. So long as you mix the taste, the ingredients of bongo chobi to cook banga soup, you will never get the taste of banga soup. You will get another taste. Neither will you get the taste of bongo chobi. You will get a mixture of a new name which has not been formed. Now, when you, Dr. Makongo, and the rest support an initiative in the name of American steaks with somebody like Cohen, which is not standing for independence, to come and lead a dialogue for those who are standing for independence, how do we, the people of Amazonia, have to look you? Let's be frank. When you, Dr. Makongo, support a federalist like somebody in Cohen to negotiate or lead whatever they call an American dialogue, when we, the people of Amazonia, are standing for federation, what do you want your people to look you as? That's the same thing I asked this guy of Maryland. I asked him, I said, if you go and lead or join a demonstration with Bass, which Bass doesn't stand for the initiative and for the ideologies of independence, how do you want your people of Amazonia to look you? But today the topic is being changed. They turn the talk today. They turn the talk upside down. Upside down, they turn the talk. Because they want to make it sweet their taste. They want them to deceive the Amazonian people. Why would they deceive people? Would not feel the pain for the blood for the pikin where they die? Una not feel the pain for the blood, because how you want to take a federalist, make it can negotiate for we? How? Una dey online, una don't get small views, una dey holla, una try to confuse the people, frustrate the people. The people of Amazonia, they never ever be frustrated like the way we una don't do. Why? Why una the one frustrate the people of Amazonia? Why? It never be enough? Because look everybody where they around the American stick. We look everybody around. We never finish with Karim Bass and Janet Yarawude. We never finish. Come to a last visit, be then for America. We don't see with picture of Cohen. Cohen never change his stance. I think say wait till we not get for do Dr. Makongo. First, now for tell Cohen, make Cohen change his stance for independence. Then we're gonna say be serious. He's not an ambassador anymore. Cohen is a retired ambassador. Before who now one can talk for Amazonians for consider US talk. I don't give una only Dutch. But one thing be very clear, my take owner. Tell La Republic say the game where they want play for finish Amazonia before they announce say Bia don't die. Tell them say no go work. Una tell them say the game where La Republic the one play for Amazonia for push we to some dialogue where go favor them for federation. And before they announce and say Bia don't die, tell them say no be when we youth for Watana Wata we day. Not be that. And you know one thing I go tell una get a lot of jobs to do. If you get something where you do with La Republic, just drag yourself. The rope go hang for una neck. We know the game. We know the game. La Republic they try for manipulate una, push una very hard, make una struggle for law we into a dialogue because they don't already prepare America. They don't already prepare the ground of America. For make sure say America hold for federation, for lobby America into a federation for we. But we are very smart. Despite the humanitarian sanctions where America don't give La Republic, if America has to lead any dialogue for Southern Cameroon, America must officially declare to their State Department that they support Amazonia's independence quest. Or they come in as a neutral party with a letter from the state government. Let me not say support it because a country cannot automatically do that. If America has to come out openly and say they support it, they'll say America destabilizing the peace of Cameroon. Let the state government say they willingly want to negotiate as a neutral party. Then we, the people of Amazonia, we will decide who to be on the table. We will decide. We, the people of Amazonia, America is a country which says they practice democracy and equality. They will open a platform, they can create a just platform, not a corrupted platform. We'll go there we as the youths, to tell them who we want to be on the table. Not some few hand-picked people which have a very dirty background, don't have no background of legitimacy, of truthfulness, hiding under embezzlement, hypocrisy. Then you just go and meet somebody like Cohen, which is a retired ambassador, retired, and has not even officially said he wants to stand. He did not even say I'm neutral. He said he doesn't support any separate the tweet picture we still have. He did not say he's neutral. Cohen said, I don't support the separation of Cameroon. I stand for federation. It's very clear. I think Kemi Ashu has those peaks. Kemi, please, if you finish, go to the archives and eject us some of those speaks. We have them on our post. We posted it about 2 months ago. Let's put it at Amazonian see. How can we are complaining just of a few months ago that Seseko abandoned Patasang, which is his brother, to support Kamto. Seseko rejected Barrister Fru Johnson to take Barrister Simo. We have not made up to 2 months. You people want us to reject the Swiss dialogue, which is made up of pure Amazonians, to go to an American dialogue because America is helping Amazonians or has given sanctions to La Republic without those who are in that dialogue, whatever, are not standing pure for independence. How do you want us? We know America is a country where money rules over everything. How do you want that? Amazonian people are not stupid. I just saw the thing today. watching over this invite decided to come live. Mark Barata was saying even Prince J can know that Makongo has done so many things in Fako. Dr. Makongo has helped many people travel. Dr. Mark, from your words today on Eric Tato's phone call, I just knew that truly you are no more again. Today, from your call you made, your level of reasoning, you speak like a compromised fellow. I'm telling you, I was baffled. The only thing you had to do is you knew that you could not say Prince J.K. took money. From the call Mark Barata you made today on Eric Tato's show, I'm telling you, Mbale, my mind did not make two. As I just heard the phone, I was observing. As I heard you talk, I just said, no. You don't have no judgmental spirit. You don't have no analytical spirit. Your reasoning is below the child of a primary school people. I'm telling you, your reasoning, Mark Barata, is below the child of a primary school, because even a child of a primary school people will say we will not judge based on what Dr. Makongo does, but we will judge based on what we have to gain if we have to go on a negotiation table with a federalist. We will not judge on base of whether Dr. Makongo has done a great job. I know that. But even though I blame him for not coming out, you cannot play a two-sided balance. If you're an elder man, you should call a spade when it's a spade. Don't wait when it's not the time for your side which you support. You wait when it's the IG day, you come out to come and start writing this because Chris Anum, they made a very good show yesterday. No, that one is hypocrisy. If you know you are a doctor, you want to do something, come out straight, Dr. Makongo. Hit the nail on the head. Say A is A. If it's Ayabacho, come out and hammer Ayabacho direct. If it's this man will say, come out, and then when you see something like this, judge. We have qualified Ambazonians. We don't need federalists. I heard today a caller was calling on this guy in America's show, and he was trying to mix. He said, no, you see, Frontier, therefore, you see, go and judge their words when they make. Look, I've told you, Southern Cameroonians, I listen, but I watch actions. I don't watch words. I'm a very good listener. I sit and I listen, then I judge. I judge by actions. Do you know why you see I'm talking about Dr. Makongo today? None of my show have ever come out to talk about Dr. Makongo. I thought he will maintain his silence. He has been silent in everything. He's an elder man which has been doing a very good job for Ambazonia. But Dr. Makongo has been silent in every phase of chaos, problem, and wahala in this revolution. Dr. Makongo has never said anything. Dr. Makongo has been quiet. I was just surprised and so shocked that yesterday after the show of Bo Herbert and Abdul Karim, Dr. Makongo appeared and did a post about Swiss cheese and American steaks. Then it baffled me if truly he know who is behind the American steak. Because it's not every steak from America that tastes like an American. It's not every steak. You have artificial steaks too. Now, how do you expect federalists to negotiate for Ambazonians who stand for independence? Let me ask you. We are critical thinkers. You guys might have your doctor, but the wisdom in some of us, our heads, above those doctorate degrees you guys own. Because the spirit of our forefathers with the blood of our brothers who see the pureness in our hearts, when we come out to speak, they give us the ability to think. They give us the ability to reason even more than Martin Luther King. But the decision some of you take, you think we all on Facebook, we are some buffoons, some iguanas. We don't have no sense of thinking. No, you got it quite wrong. Ambazonians, their reasoning faculties are so high, more than ever you can think. It's not about you just displaying your level of education, background, that every Ambazonian will follow you. It's not about that. It's not about speaking good English and writing long papers. No, some people don't need those long papers. Some people just look for one place and they will read your actions. You stayed quiet. We did not hear you come out and tell Siseku, how can you abandon? Let me tell you why we come up with Watana Wata movement. Watana Wata movement is a movement to empower the youths of Southern Cameroon, to support their fellow youths and not strangers. Because he who has a strong community will stand out tomorrow top in the world. You have to support your brother. That is the Ambazonian we are building. We don't encourage people who don't support their brother. The Bamileke man, or the Bulu man, or the Bassa man will never abandon his brother to support you, Dr. Makongo, or whoever. They will never. Some of you who stand for this revolution, I ask, what do you really want to change? We want to take Ambazonian back to the same way our forefathers like Endeli Foncha, PM Mona, all the rest, and Billy, the way they lived. We are not taking an Ambazonians to take we again to another slaughterhouse like what happened in Fumban conference. No. We are struggling to rewrite the wrongs which Foncha and the rest did. We are not struggling to create another avenue for another wrong. That's not what we want. In all the wrongs which have come in, you stayed quiet. Now, many people are saying, you are the master of the game based on your attitude. What will you have to say, Dr. Makongo, to that? Many youths now are saying, you are the master of the game because when they need you to talk, you did not talk. Seseku, let his own. We have the best lawyers so far in the whole of Cameroon. The children of Southern Cameroon, when they call Lawfield, they are the best. Check around. You have the best. Even at the International Criminal Court, Barrister Charles Dako. Even our compromised elder man, Barrister Bobala, he's still a good one. We have Barrister Ashu and the rest. Seseku abandoned Barrister Fru, did not promote we, the children of Southern Cameroons, to even take our own landed brothers who suffer 7 years home waiting for one dirty exam called bar. Some, their parents have to sell their plots for them to go to the Gambia, to go to Sierra Leone to study. You humiliated us in the face of our revolution and took Barrister Simo, a Bamileke man. Dr. Makongo did not come out to say, write with the doctored grammar we needed him to write. Articulate the doctor phrases we needed him to articulate. He did not come out then to say, no, Seseku, in the history of Southern Cameroons, even back in the days of Endeli, when they said they were leaving the Eastern Regional House in Enugu, Foncha did not say, no, let's stay. Foncha said, my brother said, let's go, so I will go with him. Endeli decided to take all of them out. PM Carr and Billy and the rest did not say to Endeli, no, me, I'm going to stay because I'm married to a Nigerian wife. Or I'm married to a Benin wife. They did not say that. But you watch Seseku humiliate our ancestors, humiliate our own people in front of La République, French people who are killing us, and you sat quiet. You sat quiet. You did not say nothing. You were so cool with it. No, it was an American stake, elder man. You were so cool with it. You sat quiet. Very quiet. Now, because it touches your interest, you have been struggling all along to bring Cohen into the show. But Cohen has been so disobedient. You should have done your job more. You were doing a good job, elder man. You were doing a good job, but you did not complete your assignment very well. You were supposed to educate. You have the capabilities. Black people are people of integrity, people of high intellect, people of good convincing language. You were supposed to use your language as that of your fathers of Endeli to educate Cohen on his stance first for federation before triggering him to a dialogue. Because your people, you know, are wise. And that's where the stupidity of this, my fellow brother in America, failed. Because he thought it was about showing America how you can move from one office to the other. No. I told him once, I said, the day you mess up to take Ambazonian to Bass, that day you will know the people of Ambazonia have credible, thinking people. If Bass want to come to Ambazonia, they'll have to stand behind us. We started a revolution. Bas was nowhere to be found. People were being killed. If not for Kamto and the presidential election, Bas would have never known the name called Bas. And then you want us to go to humiliate our ancestors, our people, to go and align ourselves in the name of Bas? God forbid. I tell you, God forbid. Even if it has to be one person remaining in this revolution, we will never go behind bars. We will never. We will never. We are people of self-dignity. Maybe you all have lost your dignity. You all don't have inner pride. But we, the youths of Watana Wata movement, we have inner pride and dignity. We can never go low to that. Even if it's one youth remaining. One, we will never, ever, ever go behind bars. Never. So let me tell you all, that your Swiss, that your American stake, go first. You have a lot of job to do. Just like I told Mark Barata, before he wants to come out and say people's platform anymore, he has a lot of job to do. In Ambazonia, we don't just follow words. Go to AGC. Go and convince Ayabacho first. And tell him to change the name of AGC because it's a government and ADF. Once you do that, then you have a credibility to talk to Ambazonians. Me, Prince Jeka, have my tax for my people. Watana Wata, we have our tax ahead. We are doing our job. No matter how hard it is, we are doing our job. Tomorrow, come to me and say, Prince Jeka, you said Watana Wata, you are doing this and you have not done this. And I will take it and I will push forth harder to do it. For now, you all have your job. For Dr. Makongo, before you want to talk about a Swiss talk, even if the American government has to back that talk, Cohen, if he has to be part of that talk, has to change his stance. Either he becomes neutral in everything and don't take any side of federation and let the people of Amazonia decide, or he backs out. Very simple. We are not stupid people. This is the 21st century with all internet networks. We learn every day through the internet. We are smarter. If it was this time, slave trade and economic slavery, which the French is doing in Africa, will never hold. Let me tell you. If slave trade was, it will never hold. It will never. So whatever you guys are doing, no, Ambazonians are more clever. So first of all, you have an assignment. Go and change Cohen. If it's your friend, if it's your ally, if it's your partner, tell him that your people and youths are people of strictness. That if he wants to talk on Ambazonia, he should go back to that Twitter page. He said it's for federation and said from today, I'm not on federation, neither am I for independence of South Cameroon. I'm a neutral body. Then we'll know he's speaking. We will know he's speaking. We will know that time you are doing a job. But when you don't change that and you try to force yourself on him, then we look like you're begging from the crumbs from the rich man's table. Yes. When you don't change that, Dr. Makongo, then you reduce your title of a doctor. It's like you're begging crumbs from a rich man's table. And you make us feel that all what you guys are doing is just you're struggling to destroy the Swiss dialogue. Despite whoever the Swiss is, despite whoever, whether the Swiss is Francophone or whatever, for the fact that the Swiss dialogue has credible and genuine independent activists of Southern Cameroon involved. Even if it's from the French, we know our history, we will not doubt it. It's very simple. For the fact that the Swiss dialogue has genuine activists, people from Southern Cameroon, even if it's the French country, will not doubt it. But for the fact that America, who has given sanctions, I heard today on Mark Show, they were saying Swiss is doing business. Look, your level of thinking is compromised. All of you and this so-called Eric Epom, Mark Barata, your level of thinking is compromised. You think even below a class 4 people of primary school, and you call yourself a graduate. You take the destiny of your people and you compare it with government contracts. Is that where your level of thinking has gone to? You come to a live show as an activist, and what you do is to tell us that, no, Swiss have gotten contract from La République to do this, and America has been giving help for Southern Cameroon from America to Southern Cameroon. They have sanctioned people, and this. So that's where your level of thinking, you place your people, which you call yourself activists. Oh, may God have mercy. May God have mercy. We don't care about charitable helps. We don't care. What bloody cares about? We thank you and appreciate you, but we don't care about that when it concerns destiny. That's why I told you all. I said there is a difference between destiny and love. Destiny doesn't come back. Love can always be there. And I see most of you, these activists, your mind and your thinking is based on love. Because you love A, you love B, you put your destiny. We, the youths of Watana Wata movement, we don't put that. We don't look. Destiny never repeats itself. Destiny is this revolution. It took 50 years for Amazonia to come back to this destiny, to fight. Once it's gone, it's very difficult to come back. It needs prayers, fasting, and the blood of your people. But love can die today. You can love a girl today. Tomorrow she says, I don't love you. The next day you go and give her a car key, and she's in love with you. You can. You can love a woman today, and the next day she say, I'm not for you. She'll see her with another woman, another man, and the next day she say, baby, you are the apple of my eye, the sugar of my tea. Me and you will be like bread and butter. I will take you to Dubai, put your money in your account. You are my tutu, you are my nunu, you are my jollof rice. You tell her all the sweet things. She say, baby, baby, I love you. That's love. It can always come back. It can always come. But destiny, if you miss your American visa to go to America, that destiny will never come back. You have to walk back from scratch, zero. From 0 point, you have to walk. You have to walk back from zero. That means if they reject your American visa, you have to go and start making your papers back again. It might take you 10 years. But love, if the love dies today, you just need to prepare the game well. If you have been using plan A, go and use plan B. Just work it small again, and you apply it. Women have very sweet heart. That's why I see if they want to get angry too, it's a problem. When a woman gets angry, it's difficult to put her back. Their hearts are soft, very, very, very nice. But when the heart becomes wounded, it can take you to hell. That's the truth. Their heart are soft, and that's the difference between destiny and love. The case of Southern Cameroon is destiny. That's the case. The case we are in, it's destiny. It's not love. It's not love. So, before you all want to talk, Dr. Makongo, go back. Go and meet Cohen. Say, Cohen, we would like you to check your stance. And then we don't want only you to talk. We want the U.S. state government to say they are ready to do a dialogue. Then we to that time will invoke, the United States accepted the independence of Southern Cameroon. Yeah, when countries had to choose. United States accepted the independence. So that time we'll bring that back. It will be a very good thing. Who don't want America to participate, to dialogue? America will be good than Swiss. But they have to know the stand which they're coming from. We don't want federalists. Why we are rejecting is not because we don't like America. No. Not that we don't like America. The truth is, America, those such things doesn't to come from Cohen. Cohen is a retired ambassador. Such things needs to come from the State Department that they are ready to mediate. When the State Department say they are ready to mediate, now we the Amazonians will invoke back where America voted for independence. We take it to the dialogue table. We all credible. Then we inform them those we want to go in. And then we go. That time we can call you, Dr. Makongo, to come and settle and talk on our minerals. I know you are very good in mineral ideologies and the value of the wealth of Southern Cameroon. We call you that time. You are doing a great job, Elder Man. But at this point, you have just messed up what you were doing good for accepting somebody on federation and being silent in the face of evil. I'm telling you, Elder Man, you have been doing a good job, but you just messed up that job. You messed it up. All the humanitarian job you have been doing have been so good, but you messed it up because you were silent in the face of evil. And you came on today and you articulated this fight. So you knew all the fights we're fighting, and you sat behind with all the certificates which your forefathers have blessed you with, and you did not say nothing, elder man. Let's go there. I believe I've cleared all your minds, Southern Cameroonians. We are focused on the Swiss dialogue. Very focused. If America wants to come in, let them put their stance very well. Now, I want to, first of all, this will be my roundup. I did not want to take time. I will put the number for you guys to give your own small calls before we go back. I want to round up this. If you are a youth, you are not in Watana Wata movement, we need you in. We need everybody in. As of now, we have $10,200. $10,200 we have raised. $10,200. I would like some of you to drop your calls so we talk together for a few minutes before I leave you all. I just wanted to touch small light on this. I'd like you all to drop your calls. Then let me put the number so we get some calls from you all. You know, say no, I make me want to talk. I know be king of wisdom. Plenty of Ambazonians, the way their ancestors, so don't bless them with wisdom. So we all get to share our knowledge. So me to go learn more. Yeah, I only learn by hearing. If you see me coming to talk to you, is because God has blessed me to think and to hear more. So we need all of you. 71, 87, 70, 86. Okay. That's the number. You can call. People are already calling. 1 minute. Let me pin the number. People have already started calling. Hello? 1 minute. Let me move the phone from 1 minute. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah, greetings, Prince.
Greetings.
Good job, good job, good job. God bless you and God strengthen you.
You too.
So, what you are, I want to talk now, say, we, the youth of Ambazonia, we need to be focused because we need to identify those who are distracting this revolution and those who are for the revolution. Because I myself, I will follow Eric. Eric, there are categories and there are dimensions of mad people. Me, I consider Eric as a madman already. So we don't need to be focused on that. That is pure distraction. Because if you say you're an activist, you don't come, instead of focusing on the revolution, you are insulting people, picking people who are useful in the revolution and insulting them. So it is not, this is pure madness, and this is distraction, and these are signs of compromise. So we need to be very focused. Let all the youths of Ambazonia join your LGAs, join your counties, support your interim government, and support genuine activists. I like what you are doing. God bless you. God strengthen you. We are praying for you. No power, no man will pull you down. You are great. You are a pillar. Be focused, my brother. We are behind you. May God energize you the more. Keep up. Don't give up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
That's all what I wanted to say. God bless you.
Thank
God
you.
strengthen you.
Thank you.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
Southern Cameroon, the number is +45 718777086. You can call. Let's get your own, what do you think between the Swiss cheese and the American steak? Another caller is coming from Ground Zero. Hello? 1 minute. Good evening, sir. From Ground Zero. You're welcome. Why are you calling us from Ground Zero?
Yeah, I'm calling from Ground Zero.
Which place in Ground Zero?
From Boya.
Oh, you're welcome from the capital. Go on, sir.
Yeah. So, what I wanted to contribute is, I wanted to ask those who are saying now that they are supporting this the American-led dialogue. When the Swiss dialogue came up, they refused. They were saying that it is favoring La République. And La Republic has refused voluntarily to go to the Swiss dialogue, refusing that plain dodging. And then you refuse it, that La Republic has not accepted. Then you come up with America dialogue, and you think that if La Republic accept, which one is favoring La Republic? Which one? Is it the Swiss dialogue or the American dialogue? Because these are people, they want to twist us and send us back to where all the long road that we have walked so hard to arrive at. Look at what happened to our parents last the other time when Ndeli struggled. People were there fighting him until they landed us into La Republic. This is the same thing happening now. You people will come up, like Mark Baratas, Eric Tato, and the rest. They will come up and they are shouting that they did not endorse the Swiss dialogue. They did not endorse the Swiss dialogue because they may be partial. They may be partial. Then now you bring Cohen, a retired somebody, and then you bring American. You say it's American-led dialogue, of which you know that if La Republic is at this one, it means there is something cooking under. Because all of us know that La Republic is playing hide and seek as concerns the Swiss dialogue. All of us know. So you see where our brothers want to take us. I'm only talking that so that all the Southern Cameroonians should think. They should think they should not accept that thing brought up by Cohen. It is not legal. And as you said, if at all the Americans are serious, let the state government, not that a retired man, let the state government make an official declaration, open, that okay, we have withdrawn our support from Swiss. We want to now handle the Swiss directly, the dialogue directly, because they had supported the Swiss dialogue. American gave his support. Canada, Germany, many countries, European Union, African Union, all. How can America come behind now and open another dialogue when they have supported the Swiss dialogue? So that is the gymnastics they are playing. America cannot play double standard. People should not even think about that comment. It's not true. Yes. I want you to understand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening.
You're very welcome. You gave a very great contribution. You gave a great contribution there. Thank you very much. Southern Cameroon, this was our brother from Ground Zero. When I say Ground Zero, they follow the revolution, 7 past some of we. Only the way we talk from Boya. You don't narrate with all things from the capital. I'm saying they even follow and set past we from Ground Zero. You know about all the dialogues and the Swiss and everything. I didn't see where some come and talk, say, what they do for this side, then for ground, they follow and pass we. Say, all man now, the television and internet. So, that's very great. The number is... my sister Caroline Mala, we don't have El Clasico today. We play El Clasico only on Friday and Sunday. Yeah, we don't have El Clasico. We want everybody to gather the money, every $5, everything you have. But if you want to give, the cash app is a $sign Watana Wata. You can give. I will check if anybody has given after the calls. And then the PayPal is watanawata@gmail.com. watanawatamovement@gmail.com. But for El Clasico, we play only on Friday and Sundays. We want people to gather all the $5 and keep. So we play only on weekend. My brother Somo.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
thanks very much. Thanks very much, please. Yeah. I want just accompany my brothers when they don't come out for call now. May I go for pigeon? Because this topic this morning a very serious topic. And a day where we Southern Cameroonians will miss everything because if we don't handle them very seriously, we will miss everything at the end. So I will choose to go for pigeon. And I want to accompany, especially your own words and when you use them. You use the wisdom for really hit where the iron get for hit or the nail get for hit. I want to see what our brother Eric did do in quotes. Because Eric don't transform to a federation state or he don't put himself for a federalist, but he pretend for one purpose, we say he stand for secession. Make Ambassador and they get this thing very clear. He don't choose federalism. I'm saying he don't stand for Ballard their side and for Fontaine their side. Just for one proof for we say he still stand with us. But thank you, Prince, because you made things very clear. We are smart. We're there behind the scene, we know how it happen. Now they don't struggle now for CC. If they don't use Ayoktabe for convince the atmosphere, may he sign federation, then they see how they feel release. That's the only option. That's why you see Eric and the Mark and so forth, they don't divert their consciousness. They don't divert the spirit for this struggle. For one, hide behind federation now, the claim now say they so they for secession. If you see what Eric the camp show how they can behave, you risk as a hypocrite. How you come for show, you start your introduction, like for say you did blackmail La Republique, you did try for create some points, and like for say you go attack La Republique. But when you say your mind or your topic, you stand up for federation. How it is see Southern Cameroonians them? Please, Prince Jeka, try for talk for your other activism. May they know say Eric the Bagata, all they stand up for federation. May they leave all that coin works the way that they can try for one pretense or they try for one blackmail or for like pretense. No, they there for situation, they there for look at there's no independent for that men their mind insofar as Ayoka is there for Gata. Because as you rightly said it, whosoever Makongo be there ever since where all the other atrocities they be come out. But as a non citizen at the last choice that way they get and the last decision where they get enough will say may Ayoka be released now federation. Now they come up with all their game plan. So I want bet you, please, when we start hit hard for say me Southern Cameroon they know say so that will not stand for federation now because the last option that because they be denied federation at first, but they see how we insist for secession. Then now they don't decide now for say me Ayota now go in for federation. So I like the way you don't come for your counseling. I like the way you don't come for your words. Them they will not say no. People in the way they don't already know the game. As I brought the day for ABC TV yesterday, I try to make a maybe very clear. So I don't want to support you for encourage yourself. I beg you to empower some of we Southern Cameroonians them who know the truth. They not stand again for this fight for secession. They don't choose na federalism. Now why you see that they only use their word now in a cold way, in a canny way. Can they insult people the way they know the truth? So my brother, thank you so much, and may God bless you. We'll give chance to others them. And may that spirit just remain. Tell your brother, Tony along them, all the others them. May they deep bomb. Them say may they only can stand for the word of secession. That's it. Then they don't choose federalism. But we know what we do. And we will stand for the street stop. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you so much, my brother. So much. And Paul Nilong will come up later in the evening today, my people. Paul Nilong will come up later in the day today. So una stay tuned for following here and I think you're not chop. So the number is plus 457187. Yeah, comrade, please just hold on the line. Let me check if anybody has given anything. Just hold on of your call.
Hello?
Yeah, please just hold on. Let me check if somebody has contributed. Wait online. Please, don't go off.
Okay.
Just wait.
Okay.
I want to see if anybody... Okay, nobody has given. It's only yesterday, Mama Akeme...
Okay,
Mama Akeme gave $25 yesterday. Go on.
Okay. I'm calling from Luxembourg.
Yeah, I see the number.
I want to talk about this federation and this Swiss talk and this talk for US.
Okay.
Before I'll try to make some one point. As according to your views, I see I'm saying that 500 people they watch your show, and I believe say for the interim government now around that time 60 something member in for that interim government. Where I believe say now only them they watch your show now. So and me I believe say my brother make we push it in for before because we to one time all one na federation. I would like say may send me that number for pay part. My push something there.
I don't get you say I don't get your last talk. Say always stand up for federation.
No, I talk say I want to talk about that Swiss talk and the talk for US talk. And I make some points say I don't know if the viewers they understand. Say I make some points say me I believe say for the interim government the members, the way they build up the interim government, now around that kind 60 or 70 something members there. Away for your views, it shows saying that 500 and some people they watch your show. We mean saying that only a member then for that interim government they watch your show, they record, they talk this nonsense. Where would they go? They got money for the key people for Ground Zero. If they fight for ambassador, how na money they attack another people them for you raise money for the key people fight the way they fight, but brother, why when I do all these things so?
Okay, they good. Me I don't like Ame go off. Me I like Ame will talk. You dey talk with
Okay.
with small vex, and from the way they talk,
I
you know
swear, my
say
brother.
wait no
Okay.
look,
I listen to you.
ask you something. From the way they talk, you be young man, and you dey young like me. You be
Yes.
yeah, we be youths. Ma ask you something. If you dey for year, me and you, I have a
Yes.
child, no be our age mate, right?
No be lie.
Now who did they carry that gun for bush? Now young people in there,
Now
me and you.
they
now.
use
Okay,
now they use the carry on.
good. For how long now will this revolution don't be? Almost 4 years now.
Yes.
And for how long don't the Bexley people they unite together? For more than 3 years now.
That's it. You are correct.
Okay, so if truly this papa they say that they fight for me, with me and you na youth, it means say if one youth get for die, if you be papa way you say they fight for we, your attitude, your conscience get for change, true or false?
No, not true talk. Not true talk.
Okay,
You
now
talk.
if you be papa for house, so you get plenty picking them, and you see and say your first picking don't die, your second picking don't die, your third picking don't die, your fourth picking they die, and you know they feel the pain for the picking the way that they die. For that house, they go call you papa for that house again.
No.
Okay, now for you, my brother, you don't say for 3 years, 4 years, where brother then they don't die plenty. I Ayabacho never ever accept unity. I Ayabacho never ever come up for talk for anything. You as a youth, what you go do for protect? You as a youth, where me and you dey, what you go do for protect that your brother, the way they be youths, where they pick that gun for fight for the betterment of their life, what you go do for them for stop this attitude where Ayabacho they do for use the young picking the way they kill their brothers. What you go do? Just tell me.
Okay, my brother, two way don't talk now. You don't make me. I don't the reason. I don't understand with you. You understand now?
I get you.
Okay, I want to ask you some one question. Okay,
You.
since when the revolution start, we don't hear say people for interim government they resign. You be ever hear say so one man resign for Ayabacho side. When people resign for interim government, you think say that place where they this one a fine place?
Okay, good. If now you don't ask very question. If people that be resign, that means if someone resign for some place, that means the smoke way for that place it not be convenient to he. True or false? May I ask you, two people, I know everything for people that they don't resign. One person will resign Ngu Santos. If some person resign for some place, may we understand. That means that place not fine for you. That means two way to go on for that place.
The chairman, the chairman for Bui Council just resigned recently. You know about that one.
When I want to say wait, would you go for the? If it be say the chairman for people that they resign, that means either Ambazonian people they don't also they not like something where the person they do or the person not feel okay with which they go on. Now, if you talk about say people they need to resign for Ayabacho, how person go resign for Ayabacho is side where Ayabacho they play with the person interest, Ayabacho they protect the interest. Now for the very first question, when me I be ask you that, I be ask you for they say if you true Ayabacho they fight now for we, and then hear what the Pascal Kiki do, where Pascal Kiki order Capo make Capo kill that picking from Bui. If Ayabacho be the fight now for we know be Ayabacho is go for dismiss Pascal Kiki. True or false? But now it show you very clear say Ayabacho no the fight for we. Now whether he protect Pascal Kiki and then you don't care about the blood for the picking the way they die. Now so the two are the one to say why you see people that if any person resign for interim government, that means we don't make the person his seat very, very hot. Because we youth then we don't wake up. And at the same thing that way you see me and leave me to talk. Because I want to make me and you as youths. If you be youth, you get for wake up, we go stand up for the support some papa. Like now we don't use it and say I about to get people interim government. It shows you the lean for papa. But for this one call, we don't come in with the emotion where you talk for me. It shows if you be youth, you stand up today, say you want to do something for the revolution. You feel do one very, very well. You not think so.
Okay, Prince J. Carr, when you talk about Papa, Sako Ikome and Ayabacho, which man be youth? Which man pass the friend?
Okay, that's very good, very, very good question. For Sako Ikome and Ayabacho, they be same age mate. Now, may we go to their division of power. Sako Ikome don't enter for interim government na 2 years. Ayabacho don't be president for AGC for 27 years. For 2 years where President Sako don't enter interim government, he don't take power. That means you be president, he give the power for the LGA. You don't hear for any LGA or any county saying that Sako they go for the go control. No. Any LGA and the local government, they control themselves by themselves. Now, may I ask you for AGC? For 27 years, we don't hear saying Ayabacho day for day. You never hear Ayabacho talk someone they say, I denounce myself, I need to be president again, or I decide I want to give power for the person, make the person do this. No. But you don't hear as Ayabacho, if people in the corner, they talk say, kill this man, kill this one. I just want them more reason like youth. I hope so you understand my point. So it means now say, the both of them, they not be youths, but one man will get power, it give power for the common people, they may they do their thing. Then the other man will hold power, it fight now for protect the people the way they do for Kaba. Now whether we use them for what say ADF must go. And so now whether I say we raise this money, we will say we take them out. Because they know they protect we the youth. Now we the youth, now me and you there for Luxembourg. You do work in Bambe, true or false? Or we might put the volume up. They have some call don't come in, you don't disturb the call. They listen. Just 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute so my enter back. Oh, that volume don't low. Okay.
You get me now?
I get you. You there for Luxembourg? Me and
okay.
You be, me and you be you.
Yes.
Me I want to, because if we not do one, so if I not leave you more talk, I just cut you off. I talk. We not go learn. And at the thing that this way don't keep plenty Ambazonian youths them for bondage. Plenty Ambazonian youths they don't be for bondage. Because we know they get time for discuss like you. Now why I so bring up this thing say Wata movement? You there for Luxembourg, you do one Bambe. Dim Bambe, you be youth. Me I there for yet to work my own Bambe. We all will fight now for go for back. The same time we the work doing Bambe. Your brother they there for bush, they die. This papa they there for year, they work now their money, they do their things them. They use one youth against each other. If you be now youth, my brother, not be you support for week over they say no. If to true, this people they fight for we. Interim government don't hear for we. We call interim government, they can't do auditing. They can't do auditing. We don't tell them so we don't want them to be involved for which they have for county. They did one. Now whether would protect the institution. But since we start, you don't do for Yabacho, you hear pin by pin. You hear a contender force. For all this project, the way don't hear waiting. Where did they do with the money? Now me and you there for this small money what they raise, my brother. If you go watch Kemi at your picture now, you go see how they divide mama them a mask for coronavirus for church. But you ask this other group and say what they don't do with their own, they not go tell you, they go tell you that people they don't kill them. So if you be a youth like me and you, what you go do?
Okay, my brother, I want to talk some small talk again.
Okay.
Before but you okay. I want to talk say this revolution all we the fight now say make tomorrow we'll get a freedom where we'll build a country on our own where any man go be free for express himself without no contradiction. You understand what I'm saying?
I get you.
Okay, so I want to talk now say me and the Ambazonian then we good faith. All we know all this manipulation where they go on now for outside. And I the job pray now. I the pray now say say people the way they be against this revolution. We made a job pray now say make we not get this make we not get this independent, because we will get the independent. Say we'll get the independent, we will give our own country like Ambazonia on our own. We go cut. Say the people that we go cut all their head, the hang of a stick. When I say cut all your head, the hang of a stick, I refer for all now one for that interim government, because we know what they do. We know that they out now for the people them take their money, chop them, then they commit atrocities there for ground zero. You hear what I tell you now? Say when I the plane and say many independent come, because they will come, we go cut, we na hit them, starting from you and Sako, all now be bombo, kill them.
You see, and I finally say he wasn't coming to learn. And the way they talk, they don't just send you see how. That's why it's good to learn. As I did now, so a conscience go judge you. Yes, conscience go judge you. It don't vex na vex. It don't vex na vex. Now, what I see for revolution, might take this call, I make it go all on, might explain something. For revolution, we get always learn for people that we scale. You see, as they now, the conscience that the highest judge. The conscience that the highest judge.
Hello?
Even a La Republic, my brother, please hold on. Even if na La Republic agent, you go see and say, either Luxembourg, na French country, I know Luxembourg. A conscience now go judge. A conscience already holy. So from the way they come in, now what I don't tell now for this say, when I say La Republic, they support the minor distraction. When I don't watch it now La Republic person don't cause so. Now La Republic agent just come up for call. So yeah, bro, 1 minute. So I just like I want just teach Ambazona something. So it shows say every time with their life they support the minor distraction. Now why don't we be very careful? What I use, I hope I don't learn from that caller. We get to be very careful, very careful. Now agent that way they inside diaspora, inside Europe, they don't their work. So other caller may you talk. This other caller they call from Sweden may wait. First you talk. Okay, go on. 1 minute. 1 minute. Wait, someone put on the call. 1 minute. Okay, go on.
Yeah, my little contribution I say, you see, this issue where this other guy that all comes say American talks, okay?
Yeah.
Make the interim government and the people for act. Make they no deny anything. Make they accept them. No see what way they want to do about it. Me man not deny any. Just like I do Carr talk. Say even if now France come today say you want mediate, you could go in for it. So no worry was skin. No worry was skin. No let no kill and go ahead. It's okay. Me they go ahead.
You be
the
very right,
retired person who can't dictate what will happen for the current people they work.
That you be very very right, comrade. But ma coming on one thing. I like someone when I call some more talk. You be very right. More accept. Normally we have to accept the US the led dialogue. But now the problem for the US dialogue say now who would instigate them? Because now the problem that when you want to take something go for government they already get belief say the person will instigate the dialogue now for the person in agreements the way we dey upon. It's very simple, except at the most get them wrong. Because if you want to take me say would go for US dialogue, when a good way every dialogue must accept. Now the person way it instigate the dialogue not stand on a neutral stand. The man don't take clearly put them for Instagram say he's standing for federation. And we will not say with federation la Republic not ever green with France. They must settle or something less. Now what are the talk for say if truly the man really mean and say he want hell away for dialogue, make the man talk say he no stand for either federation or it may stand neutral. So they get a job for go to them back for you. Not be say if be say the dialogue come on from US state government. This one are just one person for America make that and that person a retired ambassador. Not be even a present ambassador.
Yeah.
Now retired.
Only if you here for retire somebody.
We not here for it. So if na something when a US state government talk, then we feel even start to think. Then we feel talk against say, okay, they made a come in neutrally. Go on.
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince, yeah, just like how for Swiss, okay, they tell you say for Swiss talk, if they were delicate, they enter for inside. If they talk say okay, anything they put on table, if they talk about federation, they will walk out from it. More give them say okay. If we go in for this US talk, if at all natural thing, if the delegate enter for they hear about the hear about federation, they walk out also. Because now by the time we draw up at the end of the day, some people they be so they don't understand. The office say maybe there is something behind this Swiss thing. Maybe as they claim say they don't take they don't go chop Swiss cheese. So we will leave them.
Yeah, you be right. You be right. But if you want to leave them, make they go on with the Swiss dialogue, then you have to come out from the state, not be one person. You have to be at the state government.
Actually,
because our revolution not be something where that one person just wake up for do them. No. If we say the one do them, we get an official this thing where they come out from the US government, say yes, they want help for then that I will understand. But your points be very, very great. Be happy I don't learn something too for your point. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Calls are coming in. The missed calls are so many. The calls are coming in. Hello.
Hi, Peter.
Hi.
Yeah, is it the show, right?
Yeah, they show you the line.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, thank you. First, I want to thank you so much for everything we did do. You be very right. You say like youth the holy revolution because
1 minute, so some call don't can't stop. I'm gonna put you back. 1 minute. Okay, go on.
yeah, okay, so I want to say thank you so much for everything you do. Really be very right when you talk saying that we youths them will die for ground zero. No be the part that they die. The part that you be like just manipulate we youth them will die the more. Yeah, but I know say this project we get them for try for like you want talk to the ADF fighters them for all the counties them. Now a very good project, but just say man way they inside occultic group. It be very difficult for really talk with you one on one, then making it see reality. Except say they take that man chook it into water, move on like 10 times. Then he need for fast, they need for fast spray on top before you feel come out of it there. It be very difficult, just know so. So it could be like a project where if you want first convince them, it could be harder than taking them out, just so you know. That's in the idea. Then again, let's just see an example. You see that distractor we call that caller we call that direct ADF. There's nothing like even la Republic, like direct ADF. Where they see the China for coin, like say interim government be the problem. But wait, no, it's not the problem. If try to coin every blame out to interim government. You know what? Even agree anything I about show the drum, all the wickedness they do, and the killing with the 13 people them. Say go cut their hit them, hang them, start with the prince, then they still go after the them. Yeah. So if you look all the things, it be very difficult for convince them whether they enter that occultic group. The highest enough for no way will take them out. As you come hard, keep coming hard on them. So that those one knows a big compromise. See, person we talk say they stand for independence. It is she don't like Epom Vondo, whether they call Eric Vondo. It is stand the support the Swiss dialogue. No problem, we'll agree all dialogue, but we need a neutral country. We need a country that talk say it be neutral. Come when don't right. They even invite you come. Say no, go to back Ambazonia. He said no. Ambazonia, he talk verbally for a conference where I be there. The Ambazonia never be right for independence. Say they not be independent. They only say they get an federation. It talk and so. Then they even talk say they don't get somebody if it stand for dialogue for them. Makongo and the rest. But Cohen can't tell them say no, it's right a verbal letter deny say no, they not get nothing. Like he. So all that thing they see and so would just like the go from the come back. We don't stand there for Swiss. We'll stand for Swiss. If US come neutral, no problem. We'll take them too. Say yes, we don't get 2 people then. We don't even 5, we even get more countries then so that we'll get a lot of neutral people then. So they'll see over the process. US will come, Swiss will come, but US is not neutral yet. No. Then about Air Clasico, my man, I beg you, no slow down for Air Clasico. I tell you, even you come when you don't play Air Clasico, put the link. As you go your show, they talk every now and then. Let's say after every 5 minutes. If man game on any put them, you'll call it at the end. But when you say I know the water movement, what you need limit this for weekend, I understand that one. But it not be right because a lot of other people they come out campaign where they be out to distract our people. Immediately slow, trust me, they'll overtake you. So if you come out, they put the link. Always tell them after 5 minutes, tell them you get anything put that in. Even though today I don't do Air Clasico, at the end I go call them for talk who contribute, whether now who give this amount and who give this amount. They give them the total at the end because war now money for prosecutor. We know come raise $2,000, slow down. Then tomorrow will come now, we know raise nothing. This boy they need constant supply. If you want to compare them with relative weight, you like replicate them. They need constant supply. So I beg, thank you so much for all the good job they do. My brother, keep it up. We're there for your back. All we use them. Not only what I use them. All the use them from Amazon are there for your back.
Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you so much, comrade. Hello. Hello, just hold on. Someone take this call, please. Hold on. This person already called direct. Hello. Please, if you're calling, don't call direct call. Call mostly on WhatsApp. I cannot really take direct calls, but just go on.
Yeah, I just wanted to say about this person that was talking about.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. I was talking about this person I was talking about, that this person, they are sitting together with Ayaba and the other Kong people together. They just want to, I just like that they are watching your program, you know?
Yeah.
That is, for watching the program and learn from it. It's good that you understand this boy well, and maybe you sleep today thinking twice. So those are the type of people that will want like him, because you didn't rush up, you just said it, tell me maybe you can sleep to and change his mind. But what the target is the pattern.
Thank you very much.
So you just keep on walking like that. I don't take anger to doctrine people. You're a good teacher, so just keep on with that wisdom. Thank you.
Thank you very much, comrade. Calls are coming in. Please don't call direct. Call WhatsApp. There are people who I'm holding them on WhatsApp. They need to take their call. Take it, comrade, please. I will drop you. Call on WhatsApp, please. Please call on WhatsApp. Please don't call direct calls. You make those who are on WhatsApp feel frustrated, and I don't like to do that. Please. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, please, can you slow the video you're watching me on and concentrate, please?
Okay. I want to say good morning for my time over here.
Good morning.
We don't hear a lot about how they accuse Sako of this, Sako of that, Sako of this, Sako of that.
1 minute, please. 1 minute, please, comrade. Please, people of my people watching online, that's the PayPal and the Cash App. If you have anything to contribute, just like how our comrade said, it's good. So please, those who are watching, please just be copying the link and reposting it back, because I cannot pin it because the number which we are using on the show is there. We'll take more 3 or 4 callers, then we'll be off for today. So that's the Cash App, $sign Watana Wata, PayPal, Watana Wata movement at gmail.com. So those who are watching, please, you just help me copy it and repaste it back on the comment section, so that those who are watching it, they want to put in anything, they can put it. Comrade, go on.
Okay, I get 2 questions for asking my brother. 2 questions. So my first question, I say, all these accusations, the way they don't levy them against Sako, embezzlement, this, that. Why if it says Sako never come out for like Cantor said, no, I never do this, I never do that, I never do this. Second question, I say, they don't talk about this Swiss letter. Swiss letter don't be for almost a year, might just say 8 to 9 months, more just say a year. Nothing never happened from the Swiss letter. But instead, now Swiss people, it's a fight to sign contract with La Republic. So it'd be very surprised to say, I see here some people, they say they coming in of America never choose side. America, for any diplomatic move they make, you need to ever choose side for any place where you want to go. If the first come out like a neutral person, everybody's side before they make a decision. Because now America, they come in like how I just talk, a neutral body. From you yourself like Prince Jeka, you know, if one judge some problem between your 2 kingdoms, you don't already have support one man before you want to judge them. You come there like Papa, you be neutral.
You be very, very
You
right.
my own talk. You my own talk before you judge them. Why we say people they need to support the American coming into this crisis like right now?
Okay, ma just answer some of the questions the way you did, why you see the. Maybe we discuss like we used to discuss because we use them. Now, the first way you see President Sakono they come out for talk about Eric or anything, because first they use Eric as a point of distraction. You see and say immediately Abdul Karim come in as a youth for call Eric Tato, make Eric Tato come in for a debate, for honor ye as a brother and as a youth, say me the talk. You see the point where Eric Tato go with. Eric Tato instead use the humbleness for Abdul Karim for like a boast of pride and showmanship, where he self no be something. It's like for me and you, as you don't you don't talk your point. Me, I just take your point one time. Move, I just start blast you for phone, they call you for phone, and then I off you off the call. What you could think? Actually, if any person you watch we, that person gonna say, you where you call me, you are more intelligent than me. So now the same attitude where you see President Sako, don't give Eric Tato. Don't never come out for Eric Tato. We don't be for calls and before me Eric Tato. If you actually go to say don't talk to President Sako, no be 1, no be 2 times.
No,
Yeah, now I talk for back.
They come up now for Eric Tato.
No, now I tell you.
Come up now for can make the Ambazonian people understand this allegation.
He don't do them.
No, be true because Eric Tato is show with hardcore evidence.
No, that's not evidence.
My brother,
wait, let me give you
one second.
Yeah, let me give you one proof. Might give you one proof.
See somebody in America with this,
Yeah.
They say if you want to sue some person, we get hardcore evidence.
Yeah.
I bet you, my brother, you get right. See all this way Eric Tato is say he go take Sakongo. They say Eric get for me for my own judgment, like an individual. As he say Eric get hardcore evidence.
Okay, let me go. You let more talk on one thing.
My people,
More talk.
This activity talk show.
Yeah.
Correct. I think this will really happen to that money. That money not be Sako money.
Wait, we discuss.
But people na so it be happen to na money na be give me na so.
May we discuss, comrade. May we discuss, comrade. My ask on one thing very, very clear here. If President Sako gave a command talk for Eric because of say
not for Eric he talk.
Okay, must say talk for Ambazonia. He don't talk. Eric don't talk for his show. I not be like for coming, but Eric don't talk for his show. Say President Sako say anything will happen. Made the judge made the come for you. President Sako call for auditing for proof Ambazonian people. Tabenya no go editing. Ambazonians not talk that one. That's one step we get for.
Okay, now
when I go, I like a more discuss. When you talk, make me talk.
Okay, sorry for cutting you short.
Good. More balance, more reason like youth. I know like the thing for we young boy, they will easily understand we have safe pass papa them. And I want in that because ye Eric could be understand what I said, but you know ever like for year for another person. It like me the only for ye. And I want it to put no. Now, Eric don't give una which hardcore evidence then way it go take na slash. I don't know whether if you talk with you, tell him send you the receipt them. You go see and say now transactions them. You there for Europe. You know when you use your credit card bank statements them for everything we don't buy for supermarket. Go tell him send una all those receipt them. Now this is the way Taben Yang does send for you. If you be the lie, it's enough for you not be here, then no ever call my show or no ever talk for me. Me, I know the person what they deal with. If you want call about evidence for money, come for me, Prince J. Kama show you receive them. Today, say for his show, he don't go live for Mark Barata, say send me 1,000 for refugee. When I 1,000, wait the man, you count the borrow and for we. So me, I get all the evidence. I don't tell them, say, anymore, you don't see me, I don't talk on this, somebody deny. Make the person just come up openly. Just make the chat show. Plenty of them, they more than 100 where they fear for come for open conversation with me. Now, whether you see Mark Barata be telling, say, why he give me advantage for the camp for his show, they can't talk. If Eric Tato will pick my call, even for that show a day, if he pick my call, he go tremble. Because he know, say me, Prince J. Carr, me and he don't share much where I know pass. I know everybody even pass here. So that's what you see he do for the President Sako, not he humble himself for can't disgrace himself as a president. This is institution. It's like Seseku. For tell Seseku, that time will be there. Even he does Eric Tato, he not question Seseku. Me and he don't be for meeting where would the vex Seseku may no move government. Actually say will not vex me and he will talk for back Seseku don't become. What he do with Seseku? If you true want talk with you have to be a youth where you go out, you show your character. Tell Eric say the same character where you use for President Sako may use as character for Seseku. Here you go twin stock say because Seseku they jail. Then for Swiss dialogue, we know for Swiss dialogue and the American dialogue where you don't just talk before. We know if accept American dialogue from one man in month. You do America, they nobody come in America. Cohen is a retired ambassador, not even a present ambassador like Thibault Nagy and the others. If you want to talk something like that, we just say an American government. We never belittle the way you talk as a youth, with the souls the way you don't die for Amazonia. You try to tell me as a youth, as my own brother, way your own brother they die, same will belittle ourselves for the blood of the 12,000 way they don't die. Hey, my brother, answer me.
Okay, ma cut you short today. You remember say this for America, every time the boy investigate Trump is dealing with the Russia. They say they will bring a President Secretary General. Not they will bring a retired person.
Yeah, they bring a retired person. They bring a retired person, but the retired person. Diplomat. Yeah, wait to come read.
The diplomat, whether retired or current, inside America, he get a call by to play inside.
You are very correct. You are very correct.
That former man, he knows deeply about the history of Africa and so many other African states. So now if you tell the current man say no, this thing they so for my air and so. But for me, honestly, make will not deny anybody involvement to bring peace.
You'll be correct. Make Cohen. If Cohen wants
so
to
me, I not the like when me I need the like for year when people they say no, may they go for the Swiss that the Swiss this the Swiss for 9 months. They never do nothing, but instead go sign a contract with La Republic. But now America don't instead be it don't.
No, it's a tactics. It's a tactics way. It's a tactics way.
America don't
sorry,
be sanction La
Makongo.
Republic 2 times.
Sorry,
if Swiss want be a better person, they know for sign that contract.
I don't talk that thing for. I don't talk that thing for from the beginning of my show here. I don't talk that thing for the beginning of my show here. Say, Swiss, America feel to give you charity for all the sanction La Republic. It don't mean say we go be stupid for them. Swiss feel go do a contract. When I tell you, Swiss feel go do a contract with La Republic. That one are their personal business. HD na neutral body. Now, maybe you don't know why La Republic never come for dialogue. La Republic never come for dialogue for Swiss table. Now because they use a power to crush me on the ground.
It's the way, it go take fight at the ground.
It be that one be very, look, even that one, if you follow my show yesterday, it be very correct. That Pekino, they carry that gun for Bush, my brother.
No,
I don't know how some of you are the reason. But more talk true. More talk true. Akwanga carrying a 100 fighters from ground.
No one fighter for La Republic.
Where my access on team. Akwanga carrying another boy them for 100 fighters, or he carrying a 3 fighter. That Pekino did for Bush. Good, now 3 fighter. That Pekino did for Bush. Wait, my access on team. Where my access on team. That Pekino did for Bush. They don't get right for go. You say something, they don't go school. Max, you say something, no say something, they be graduate. You don't say something, be master degree holder. So the way you replace that Pekino, somebody they fight for Bush, may you for diaspora because you don't enter plane, may you go negotiate. Max something, my brother.
No, we're not going to negotiate.
That's what I'm saying. Akwanga do very good. Okay, when Max something. Akwanga and Ayabacho, where Ayabacho carry people for TV send for France, take them go for ground zero, go show place the way we fight, they fight, and the next day they can't kill them. And Akwanga way carry that boy them, go ground 1 then 3, may they go meet up HD, may they take HD the experience where they use them, where they face as they fight. Now woman do better.
I know you support none of them.
No, well, you don't know. Well, anyway, more take different call at them. How people talk with you, more take different call. More take different call. Thank you very much.
All them do wrong.
More take different call.
All them do wrong. Okay, my brother. All right. Thank you very much.
All right. Saudi Cameroon is good like this. Let's engage as youths. Let's engage. This is why we call it Watana Wata movement. It's good. Let's talk like youths, please. I enjoy it when I'm talking like this. I enjoy it because my ancestors are blessing me with more knowledge. 1 minute, comrade. I like a more dialogue like this. Now the real thing is for Watana Wata. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Prince J.
Yeah. I beg me somebody to put in that payment details. May somebody pays again that payment details where we don't pass. I beg. May somebody pays that payment details. At the back corner. Go on, comrade.
No, Pascal is call from US.
Okay, Pascal, you're welcome.
Yes, I want to just make one statement concerning that caller where he just come up for talk with. So I'm not sure that caller nothing way they talk. If that caller understanding how America they work, can't for the talk that nonsense. It doesn't make sense for all which way they talk. So according to you, America can endorse the street leg talks, then can engage for another talks behind the street. America international community made it work that way. These people, I don't know who side they keep their brains. Their brains showing they under their activity reason well. What is America ever beyond that someday go start another new talk where they never make no statement whether they don't back off from the talk where they don't engage into. America don't ever make that kind of mistake. America don't come out officially, can't talk say it is support the street-less talks. Why will you and you support the street-less talks? You the supporter. Britain the supporter. And then America will come back off on you also on this, so then go to make some kind of bad business, see one so that new set of stops. These guys, are they really living in this world?
Thank you, comrade. Round up, let's take call. Round up, more take another call, Pascal. And I beg next time, I'm going to call for WhatsApp, Pascal. Me put a note there.
Okay. Yes, just I'll give it like 20 seconds. The truth I say, most of these guys, the way they talk about Americans, they don't know anything. They exactly don't know anything when they talk about. So now today I'll just
thank you very much.
Okay.
Stateless, not be Pascal Kiki. Please, more when I mostly call now for WhatsApp. I take only WhatsApp calls. Please. Take more. Look, this is sweet me. I like them, so may we use them. You know, say this papa that they block these heads them for these young brothers. And may we use them with the talk so. Fine, may we the debate. When we come so we talk, you know, so for they go learn, for the power of the youth they go grow up. So when we use them, we come. On a call. Yes. On a call, may we ask ourselves questions, we talk. Hello? 1 minute, let me put the volume loud. We go take 3 more callers and then we go be done. Mama Rofinia, I don't see your $10 so you don't send them for PayPal. Yeah, thank you very much, Mama Rofinia. I don't see your $10. Go on.
I say,
yeah.
Brother, why you be wasting your time to listen to trash from people? The whole government go organize talks. Then one old retired man, it is still discussed behind the scene. They never even come officially but talk say, okay, I want to negotiate with our ambassador. They never come officially. We can't talk anything. Una do work at top TV or top Facebook na poeti. Eske ko and can tell you say one negotiate between Ambazonia and Saudi and the Republic. Eske ko and tell you so.
That's true. I get you. Give your
When I go fight war for inside for dream. One does the Ambazonia they will get problem. When get problem for Ambazonia. When rethink. Something they wait on the table. Then you go fight war for man way. They go and never even come to say, okay, I am prepared to stand behind Ambazonia. I am prepared to mediate between Ambazonia and the Republic of Cameroon. When I on top Facebook, we can fight them.
Thank you.
Who's fighting that?
Thank you.
We not deny the go and the talk. Me go and go on with the talk with ADF, with any other people who want go on. We not deny. A nice thing. The end product now. What's not the end product? What na federation? What they bring on top table on a separation. Now what's that we want see? No need for the waste time to work and stress yourself with people. The way that they talk say no, you want go and start talk for Facebook. Now how many years today? Talk better thing, make a classical master. Una move on, una leave that.
Thank you very much. Massive something don't come for a classical. Thank you. Massive something don't come. Mama Rofinia don't give. Made a calls and wait if some person don't give something. We not get classical today, but massive anything don't come in for the payment details. Okay, we don't get small. We don't get massive. Mr. Austin don't give. $10, Mr. Austin. As I did online now, don't give $10. For PayPal, Mama Rufina, don't give $10. As we did now, we did not put in that they give, no be no be a classical. Mama Rufina don't give $10. Mama Mary, I don't know. Give me 1 minute, ma. I do the channels. Everybody the one do call. Mama Mary, don't give $20. $20. Please, I'm not taking direct calls. Please, I don't take direct calls. Call on WhatsApp, please. Many people are calling on WhatsApp, please. Okay, so we go back to the call. Somebody's calling. Hello? Yeah. 2 or 3 more callers. We are done for today's show.
Okay. Is that Prince J. Carr?
Yes, me.
Okay, Prince J. Carr, this is Cyprian. I'll be very happy for say I succeed for get you for this call because I don't struggle for the past 30 minutes. Your line be too busy with many calls. But before I want to talk, I want for when I don't look your show, I see say you give me a lot of information, a lot of education, but I be a little bit disappointed with the comrades where they watch we. You get more than 500 views, but limited shares. So how you go mind you educate us like this and people are not able to share so that this information will go wide? So I beg now everybody that watch this show right now, make it press the share button first, and then they press the love button because you deserve a lot of love for this way you do them. Now, make I go to the subject of the day. The subject of the day. We talk about the Swiss talk. We get for know say the Western people, they not deal with we, the African people. They don't backstab their brothers. No, they don't do that. So make not be fooled by irrelevant people in this our revolution for say Swiss go to carry on a mediation, then America go come out with another one. It doesn't work like that in the Western world. It doesn't work like that. Those people where they pumped up that idea were going to make one tweet, they want to propagate them. Now because now people they get bad heart because the Swiss talk will be internationally supported by America, Germany, European Union as a whole, Canada. That talk come from their sides. This talk comes from the interim government. Make we call a spade a spade. So there is no American talk. There is no American talk. So may they stop for disturb Ambazonians. There is no American talk. When American talk will come, the State Department, it will announce them, it will make public notice like how the Swiss it be do them. The Swiss it make public notice, it make write up from the Swiss government for say they don't engage for mediation between Ambazonia and La République of Cameroon. So State Department never talk anything. Some person will just be one retired diplomat will just make your own tweet for day. Then and some irrelevant activists they will just carry on up for derail the people of Ambazonia. I want to make people of Ambazonia may they get sense. May they not really humiliate us like this. We'll be wiser than this. Make we be focused. Then my next point here is about Dr. Akwanga. I want to make some of us who would there for this Western world. Maybe we not think say those people they there for Grand Zero day. They be na fools them or na guinea pig them where they not get no right for be on a negotiation table. Make some of you because we don't cross camp for one country. Make civilization not surprise we. We think say when we don't cross camp one country, we don't automatically become intelligent. Where people of Grand Zero they not get no way of reasoning. What to be wrong in the fact say Dr. Akwanga take some fighters them, may they meet the negotiators them, may they get a talk with them, so that may they know say as they fight for Grand Zero so something it come up, may they know the prospect, may they know it's a big motivation and it's something they're gonna be encouraged. Those guys they even supposed to sit down on the negotiation table, not some irrelevant people where they stand for insult women them up to play where they take and born we. None of them go for sit down for that negotiation table. It doesn't work like that. Okay, my next point here, I think my last point. No, my before last point, somebody talk about Dr. Sako, about President Sako. Listing Ambazonians. Make the stop for the food now. I beg. President Sako, they don't show example to the world, not only to Ambazonia. Just like how Ambazonia will be the first democratic country for Africa. President Sako don't show for the world, say, Ambazonia can do auditing. I don't teach other people in the world, may they make auditing for that government. President Sako is government, they make auditing. Whether the auditing, it not mean say auditing must be 100% positive. Some lapses must be for them, and then the auditors them, they will make recommendation. The auditors them, they make recommendation, they talk any recommendation for they say, Dr. Sako get for go down. No. So maybe when they stop for can he drag Dr. Sako into this charade. He's above that. They should not be dragging him. That's a president. He's busy with many works. So they're not going for the call in name anyhow for small nitty-gritties. So these were the facts that say, my ambassador, the wise up. Then my last point for here, Prince Jacob, my brother, let me tell you something. You're a junior man, and I want to tell you, don't underestimate yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. The wisdom when you use and talk for day, let me tell you something. Even those that go that PhD, that Dr. Makongo them, I'll be disappointed because if you stand with them one-on-one, you will beat them hands down. One caller from ADF, they just called, and I listened the way you mesmerized him, and I was so ashamed. What did he do? He ended up insulting you and ran away. So, dear Ambazonians, make we share what brother Chris Jeka, a platform, so that he go to educate the youth. These are the spirit we want. We want a spirit for motivation, spirit for positivity. Not a spirit where they go talk, say, they go cut or achieve their head. They go kill our prince for Kugwe. That is not what we want. So, Prince Jeka, make I tell you, my brother, you have the capability, you have the qualities, you have the effort to make sure say you wipe ADF from ground zero. ADF is a terrorist organization. So don't blink, my brother. Your name will enter inside the history of Ambazonia, and it will be the young man will free people from terrorism of ADF or Fayabati. Don't take it light. Not take this matter what they tell you to the light. You can do it. You can do it. My brother, take fast. Remove ADF from ground zero. Because if not so, our generals them, our brothers them, our sisters them, they will continue to die, so they will still continue for being raped, and they will continue for distract we from this revolution. Because la Republic not strong past we, but the main people they disturb we. Now all this one they will call themselves our brothers. So my brother, I will end here for here. I thank you say you don't really give me the plenty time I don't talk for yourself today. I'll be very grateful. And may God bless you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Southern Cameroonians, we get Moyuka LG away, they active now. I forget from that talk. We get Moyuka LG away, they active now, Moyuka LGA. So I would encourage everybody you be part of Moyuka LG. If you come on Moyuka, please, you have an LG which is active. Please, Moyuka LG is active. Be part of it. We get Mr. Elvis, we don't send $50. I just check the paper now. We get $764 for PayPal. It less than money. We'll be feding about 300 available, so more don't come in. So Mr. Elvis, thank you for that $50 we don't send. Thank you. Thank you for that $50. I'll be saying any person going to give, I will call your name. But we are El Clasico dinner Friday. El Clasico dinner Friday. So those that want to gather Friday and Sunday will play Clasico. So Mr. Elvis, thank you for that $50. God bless you. Caller, we get two last caller, then we go off. My brother Pony Longo, he comes more time. Maybe to go rest so that if you watch it. Go on, caller.
Yeah, thank you, Prince Jeka. I really want to appreciate you for all the good things the way you do for we the youths of Ambazonia. I appreciate you so much. Last 2 years ago, I be called you for phone. So I tell you, say, Prince Jeka, you know something. You know, say now, so for your platform, you get for start raise money because you get 2 wars them for fight. You tell me, say, no. Say, don't mention that one for phone, no mention. Now I thank God because you don't understand what I mean. Say, we'll get 2 wars or fight. Because I don't foresee. Say, it is so this was revolution. People, they go there for their way. They go want to keep all man only because of power. People, they go there for their way. If it something not there, their own, they no will ever agree. You know, say this revolution there, so people, they don't get ambition before. Some don't print passport them for boxes, then keep them. Already planning that any opportunity, they go seize Ambazonians and pocket them, put them inside pocket. So I thank you, Prince Jeka, for what you really do. And then concerning this switch talk and this American jargon, where they talk. My problem now say, if the people, the way they talk, say they want follow Cohen for America for do their own jumbo with the, if they feel leave we for interim government, quiet, maybe we just the follow with the one follow for Swiss, then go for that their click, go meet up Cohen, they do their own for back, where they know they come for propaganda, for confuse Ambazonians, they will not get no problem for that one. Will not get no problem. My worry now say, when I don't talk so, when I don't like interim government. When I don't talk say Sakona thief. When I don't talk say Sakona this. When I don't get on our own government. We take the concern when I again for thief my own government. Now my question that they ask them. If to say when I know they only for Troy and Ambazonians then. We take concern when I just carry on a group, go meet up Cohen. When I sign on a paper, take on our own Ambazonia, we will get our own. Our own end for Swiss. Will not deny una. Will never ever argue una. Yesterday I read some post where some people about the right talk highway. Some people don't carry money, go for some member of interim government from government, Cameroon government, go give them 40-something million, they still investigate. The thing passed me. Tell you go collect your own money for Chimokete. No man no investigate. When you hear some story about interim government, you go for a platform, go to see the investigate. If the member for interim government, no. So you see, Ambazonians, they get this group of people, they get sacred. They are sacred, and I say, when they see them, say, would they for at the top to reach a certain point to strike our enemies? They come with confusion. This thing for America, where they talk about Cohen, are just a distraction. For me, we just advise them, una carry una group meet up Cohen. Una do una negotiation and leave we alone, we Ambazonians.
Thank you very much.
One caller, they will call you for ground. I want to talk about that caller. When I be try to get in touch with fighters for ground zero, I discover, say, 90% of ADF fighters, all of them are these small picking where they come out primary school. So they never ever see 20,000 and uniform. Once they put them for their skin, they are mad. So the only solution now your platform for make sure, say, we wipe out this ADF for ground for down, because they will become a thorn to the flesh of the Ambazonia people. I thank you so much. God bless.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Mr. Lawrence, I see your $10. I think that'll be the last call for today. We are done. We are done with calls. We are done with calls today. I might just see who they don't give. We are done with calls today, please. We are done with calls. No calls anymore. No calls anymore, please. We are done today. No calls. The show doesn't need to be too long. Please, I've said no calls. No calls. The calls are coming. I said, please, no calls, Mama. We are done with the show. We are done. The calls are too much. Let's just give chance. Hello, Mama. The call, we are already done with the show. But just air your mind.
We are done with the show.
Hello.
Okay. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. And I want to begin by greeting the platform of Watana Wata, we the youths of Amazonia. We picking them way power see there for skin, sense there for hate, who eyes that they see fine, who ears that they hear, and who get minds and way that they judge and that they discern things and way that they happen. A great all owner, a great fighters and for ground zero. And I talk say we will continue for this fight. I want I want to tell us say something in the way when people they come, it should be very, very clear for people the way they see. When I see people that come up with Cohen eating in America, now a way for even make them start the insult America, the curse America, the talk. Meanwhile, America do a lot for say justice. It come. America get a state representative for Africa and a state representative for Cameroon or for La République. If America need for Carr up, say they want come openly, say they want come spearhead negotiations or mediation for this problem, they go pass through Tibonach, they go pass through ambassador where they for La République. They go pass through people then where they see they inside government. No be some power where you don't finish your own work. They don't tell you say go rest. If we need you now, we call you now as a consultant for something we did. Like that other person be the talk say they be want investigate Trump. They go bring that retired person. That one they be the bring that expertise for say make it come put the effort in. No be now say that a voice that way it represent America. If Cohen they talk anything now anywhere on Twitter or anywhere, he talk as Cohen. He need to talk on behalf of America. I want also talk about this Swiss and whatsoever thing they talk Swiss and America. If America they come out today, say it is so they want me did. I mean Amazonians will go celebrate because America is a nation where justice is upheld. If America come in, they will make sure say they want go after the truth because they know say if they faulty anywhere, we Amazonians the way we did inside America will get right for sue the American government inside America here for courts for America. And if they be make just injustice for Amazonia anywhere, they will be held accountable. Their political system is be such that when you go make mistake somewhere, whatsoever, that one it will follow you to your grave. So many people they know come begin to talk small thing and we
They don't also talk about this thing where they talk about Dr. Saku coming up to clear his name and so. I've been a leader, a coordinator for my county, at the lead my county. If you go take, I spend money, I send money for people. When they arrest who brother them for Nigeria, they lock up. I be take money, I send that money now for some girl. You go take them, they use that money for say, will they send the money with the objective, say wait, may they go use that money free with people then we will be no say they suffer. But if you go take that lady, this thing now, the receipt will be sent now, it will show now a name. You know they show no not in any fighter or whatsoever. You can't present them for ambassador. And I say, you see now coordinator this. See money where una the contribute and give it go give for your girlfriend or it go lodge for hotel or it do this. That is not binding. Any man where it will study law small, it will know how you come up with evidence. Wait to be the elements of evidence where they be valid. So some of these guys where they talk. Look, I stay for a state where it be like 10 hours away from brother Eric estate. But I be take upon myself. I have been to his office. I drive my motor from here, go right for Maryland. I went there, met him with the chairman of Mezam, the former chairman of Mezam. We go meet up for his office and we talk with him. And he be tell me, he say, well, wait till we don't talk, it really makes sense. And he will reconsider his position. But when we leave that office, what eventually happened? He continued with his smear campaign where it be so baseless. And later on, he accused me, say, I be one of the trusted friends where he count on. But now, it shows that I don't abandon it because people, they need to do this and they need to do that. They don't kick it out for many forums and all forums and for manual and so on and so forth. I did follow you because we stand up for fight for Amazonia. I know they follow you because you be Prince Jacob. I know they know you. I know they follow you because you be one so I didn't know you. I know you because of this revolution. Somebody don't can talk about Ayabato here. He vex, cause people then go. Make I tell you, even when I be still there for La République, I was working there. I was communicating with these people, trying to do what is right for the people of Amazonia. Now you go come. When I come into America, I continue to talk with Ayabacho. I did talk with at the time Bishop John Egawa. These are the people I knew that were standing up in the area of defense, where I be a specialist in that area also. I be discuss with both of them without any discrimination. But one day, you know, when you come in, you don't come up for La République. You leave, you come in. They keep you here first. You get for file, you get the documents before you feel work. One day I woke up, he just send a link for me for contribute money. And as I not contribute, the next day he go for Facebook, go right. Small boys and they where they fight La République, they get well-trained soldiers and they don't run come up for La République. They can't sit down for America, they sit down for Europe and so on. That was so childish to me. And now the same thing when you go see somebody, he go car up, he can't use that one, he talk. Why them? They never hold these same people. Dr. Ayabacho. Okay, when I want to make interim government, he do this. But you two, you run this group or what, that group or this. You two, you need for come, make we check this one or that one or that one. See, somebody they come, they can't tell you. Say, he go court hate for chiefs and court hate for civilians and when at them would fight for. Before we want even remember, say we fight for our own identity. Because if I remember for America, yeah, whether I get Amazonia or not, at least are they alive? Other people, the way they did for ground zero, they shoot them. We don't see we brother for Bafu. He come, La République, they come, Becky water, he give them, they drink, they pass go up, they come back and catch you, put them for as I kill them, caught a hit, took them for tick. These are the people we are fighting for. Now, the more reason that way we fight more than for ourselves.
Thank you, Comrade. Just try to round up. Maybe we take another caller.
You talk, you go court will chip their head. You hang them for poor for the same way La République they do. Then just few days after, you go catch that same chief in Pekin with prince. You kill him. I mean, Ambazonians will get for open eyes. We'll see what way it happen. We get for open eyes. We see, say this thing is be so dangerous for we. And this water na water platform. Na platform we get for give ears to. I want advice Ambazonians. Any man where you know, whether you be activist, you be witty, you say you be supreme leader, you say you be whatsoever. If you become irrelevant, unfriend that person, unfollow that person. No go begin waste your time. So man can begin the right thing, then we will get food. If ADF is decide at any time for repent, may they repent. But if they feel say they no feel repent, they will continue. So this time around, ADF show up anywhere, it threaten anybody for ground zero. We go after ADF. And this thing is not a threat. It is what will happen. That they are FM, almighty FM where they be say be almighty. It never start the run. It will become na cricket. It will go under hole. May they know that one very clearly.
Thank you very much, comrade.
They know Ambazonians, they like say they play now will run Moses. It will never happen.
Thank you very
time
much.
to come where at the talk say talk. So one of them he go talk say I be pilot for La Republic. I don't come for America. Me no man no hear me because I don't come. I want to work now for La Republic. Those kind of little things we don't go past all of that. It's 2 years running where I dey run my county and I don't dey run them.
Alrighty, comrade. Comrade, 1 minute. Thank you very much, comrade. Take some other calls.
And I want like the other caller be talk. May we try for promoting where it be good, and may we try for discourage, and we'll take ourselves out of the things the way they go the track we go for back. So I thank you very much, my brother.
Oh, sorry, camera. When we call, we try for talk brief. I know now for cut people off for call. When we call, we try for talk very, very brief. Very brief. Southern Cameroonians, I think say that's the last call. I'm done for today. Yes, I'll be done for today. That's the last call I've just taken. Might see if any money don't come. I'm not taking no more calls. Might see if any money don't come in, then I could just read them. Okay, Mr. Walters, don't give. Mr. Walters give $20. $20, Mr. Walters. Mr. Elvis send $5. $5, Mr. Elvis. And then as I be talking, Mr. Elias be send $50. $50. Oh, no cost. Mr. Elias sent $50. $50. And then must see again after Mr. Elias. Okay. I think that's all. So I want to thank everybody who don't participate today. We will leave the show so other shows that they come. Let me try to go rest small. I thank everybody who don't call. Inside the week I will see they come up. More we get talks, more we talk like youths. And we will need every youth where they online, may you join Watana Wata. Our ambassadors will be coming over to you. We have Watana Wata ambassadors, the youths. They could contact some of our brothers, our sisters, our family members. When they call for una join them. Get into the movement. We need patriots. Because we get our own project that we're going to do. We're going to work with the counties and the LGAs. So yesterday will be home meeting. We don't get our financial department. We don't get the project department, and we don't get the follow-up department. The day out for do the job. So please, if you're if you're a youth of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, join us. We have those who will be coming after you to talk to you and bring you into the movement. And we thank all those who are contributing on Facebook, our anonymous donors. We appreciate you all. God bless you and have a blessed day.